Hey, welcome everybody to part two of Joy Business Google Hangout with the staff. Very interesting. We had some technical difficulties, and I'm not sure what time we left off, but we were talking about stability points and life being predictable. So, how many stability points do you have on making sure that everything is going to turn out exactly the way you think it's going to turn out, and everything that is where you destroy and uncreate it? Right
Yes.
and wrong, good and bad, hook and pot, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Because does any day ever turn out the way you think it's going to turn out? Now, one of my favorite questions in Access Consciousness is what's right about this I'm not getting or we're not getting? So when we went off live, we sat there and we started laughing because it's like the whole time Michelle was disappearing, Francesca was disappearing, like on the Google Hangout. So we just kept going. And then throughout the break, we were like, okay, what if we did a once a month Google Hangout just for like 20 minutes? And we all came up with some tools that have changed our life in business that month. And hopefully that will actually help you. So we're going to start that up. So we'll send you some details of when that happens. But right now, I'd like to introduce you to Francesca, our Italian part of the contingency. But none of us actually are just where we live. We're the whole entire world. So, Francesca, I've been asking Daria and Michelle sort of like what their point of view is about business before Access Consciousness, before Joy Business, and how you see business now, and what could you enlighten the listeners to?
Okay, Simone. And before Joy Business, I have to tell that I work a lot of my life in business. My family is a business family, so I had this part of joy on doing that. But on the other side, for me was like that in business I had to work hard. Do you remember the first month that we worked together? And I said, you are paying me, but for me, I'm not doing a lot. And he told me, Francesca, please, can you acknowledge it? It's not just what does it mean for you work hard? It's like you are contributing to all the projects and whatever. So I got it really that for me was, oh, to have money and to have a great business, I have to work hard, and working hard has to be uh, doing big things. So, but now, after Joy Business, and I really have to tell you, everyone, that I'm so grateful to work with you because I worked, I want to add this, I worked a lot of time with women. And that's not a case that I did all my schools, like just feminine school. And for me, the women before was the most jealous, and competitive. And but now, with you, working with you, all of you, it's like really. Yesterday, I told you it's possible. It's possible to work without competition and creating uh, businesses and that can contribute to the world without, I'm doing better than you. We are all the best. So that's the thing. One of the other things after joy of business change in my life so much. So what else?
So, you know what, Francesca, thank you for bringing that up too, because one of the things years and years and years ago when I had my own business, and one of the first seminars I ever went to was a business seminar that Gary Douglas did in San Francisco. And one of the things I realized was my point of view was nobody can do my business like me. And I know that there's a lot of people out there who own businesses that have the same point of view. You started, it's your baby, it's like your creation. So you have this point of view that nobody can do it as well as you. And I realized that that's what I was hiring. I was hiring staff who couldn't do the business as well as me. And I was like, oh my goodness, So then I started asking for people to show up who were better than me, and not better based on competition or based on judgment, better based on they have better capacities than me than anything else. I mean, I just sat here with you guys and went, okay, I'm not the one who knows anything about these Google Hangouts. Can we do this, this, and this? And you went, yep, we can do this, 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 and contributed to what my idea was, rather than me going, no, it's my idea, it has to be like this. So what if you invited people to work with you, not work for you, work with you, that had greater capacities than you did in these areas, and embrace that? It's like listen to it and then choose, okay? So it doesn't mean that you don't know anything about something. Right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all known, shorts, boys and beyonds, and everywhere that you've been trying to make your life stable, your business stable, your money flow stable, please will you destroy and uncreate that. Times a godzillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all known, shorts, boys and beyonds. Now, how many stability points do you have to make you right and make you wrong? And everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all known, shorts, boys and beyonds. Have you ever seen a business succeed or someone make more money because they function from the wrongness of them or they function from the rightness of them? I think so. So
Perfect.
everything that is and every way you're trying to function from the rightness or the wrongness will you destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all known, shorts, boys and beyonds. So, ladies, we've got access. Joyofbusiness.com is the website that you can find out what we're doing. We're creating a new website too at the moment. And the classes that are available, you can find them on the website. We've got Joy of Business, the foundation, which is a one-day class or 4 90-minute tally series. We've got one starting tomorrow, so you can still sign up now if you'd like. It's on the website. And then we have 2-day access Joy Business classes. They're 2-day classes. We've got one coming up in San Francisco, one in Vancouver, one in Mumbai, India, and then Mooloolaba, Australia next year, and Poland next year we're going to be doing. That's just been announced. And we'll also have some Joy Business facilitator training. It's a 4-day facilitator training. And guess what? It's going to look nothing like you think it's going to look like. So have you got anything that you'd like to say to everybody before we head off?
Thank you. Thank you for being you. As you speak, every single thing you say creates more awareness about what Joy of Business could be like, is like, and what that invitation of Joy of Business is to. Thank you.
You're welcome. Michelle?
I'd just like to invite everyone to come and play with us. I mean, the change in my reality around business has been phenomenal, and it's made life so much easier, so much more joyful, and you wouldn't choose that for what reason? Come play with us.
So, Michelle, how many different projects, businesses do you have currently going at the moment?
I don't cognitively have a number for you right now.
So did you think that you'd be able to work on that many projects and that many businesses before?
No, I function from you do one job, you finish it, and then once you finish that job, you start another. And I was applying that to how many projects I could be involved in and how many businesses I could be involved in. If I was working for my husband's concrete company, then that was my job, and I didn't. Yeah, having this many balls in the air and having fun with that was totally not a possibility before. So yeah, it's cool. It's so much fun.
So one of the things I say to people too is have a look at the amount of documents or programs that you have open on your computer. It's like, what if that was the amount of revenue streams that you could actually have? Just because you have a full-time job doesn't mean that you can't invite more revenue streams. Okay, so everything it doesn't allow you to have way more revenue streams than you've ever perceived possible, will you destroy and uncreate it?
Yes.
Times a godzillion, right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all known, shorts, boys and beyonds. So Miss Lovely Francesca.
Oh, so thank you to everyone, and I'm getting it. For a lot of my life, people told me, you have to organize yourself, you have to pay order on your things and whatever. So I would love to tell to all the guys on the folks that are looking at us. So rather than searching how to organize, it's like just ask to yourself, what do you have to add to your life to have more joy in your business, more joy in your work? And let's check it out, the Joy of Business website, and see when we have the new and the next Hangout or whatever. So, and also that you have so many video on YouTube that has, and in Access TV as well, that where you are sharing so many tools. And so let's and play. Thank you,
Cool,
girls.
thank you. And I'd really like to say too that you know what, I wrote this book Joy of Business with huge contributions from Gary and from Dane, and it's like, you know, I'm the one that has brought this into existence, but this is not about me. This is about the entire world. It's like everything that I receive also is from all of you guys. So I'm really encouraging and asking, and my demand is that there's, you know, thousands of Joy of Business facilitators around the world. Because like I said right at the beginning of the part 1 Google Hangout, that if Joy of Business was an authority of how to do and be business in the world, then it would look incredibly different. Because for me, Joy of Business is about choosing every day. It's about changing every day. It's about creating more consciousness on the planet and with people. And it's about the willingness to, well, have fun. It's like, what if the purpose of life was just to have fun? So for this week, it's like every single choice you make in your business, ask, okay, so would this choice be a fun choice? And see if anything changes for you. And there's so many tools that we have. So yes, go check out the videos. It's like we'll let you know when the next Google Hangout's on. And I want to say thank you so much for joining us today. So,
can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go for it.
What if joy is what creates more for the planet? So what if we could all choose joy in business, and what would our planet look like if we actually were to indulge into that joy of what's possible?
Yes, thank you. All right, so thank you so much, everyone, for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy business. Goodbye.
Goodbye.